I'm Martin Anderson down in Studio B, where live sessions are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, and we welcome Victoria. Victoria, your debut appearance here in Spindale.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All the way from Winston-Salem.
Yep.
Good drive this morning?
Beautiful drive this morning.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for stopping about partway to your destination.
Yeah.
About to head up the mountain to Asheville.
Yep. Can't wait.
Have you played Asheville before?
I have a couple of times. We've been at the Grey Eagle, and we did an outdoor thing, but this is our first time at the Orange Peel.
Okay,
so,
great. Yeah. And it's part of AVL Fest,
yes.
which gets underway today. The whole town seems to be abuzz with it because it's a whole lot of gigs there over the next few days. And you're playing there at the Orange Peel with your band, but you got a little solo thing for us right now with a nice-looking keyboard. What do you want to start with?
I'm going to start with a song called Hardware Store, which was on my album To the Wayside that came out a few years ago. I show up at your local hardware store, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna see you there. Been a while since we roamed these aisles together, buying paint for the house that we shared. I'm looking good, but not so good that you'd notice. And aisle 7 is my runway today. Been a while since I prayed that I'd see you in the shower rehearsing what I'd say. I'm doing better, better, better than I've ever been. I'm doing better, better, better than I've ever been. Got the conclusion that I'm not gonna find you. Is he even still living here, I think? Am I bored or just have something to prove? Contemplating by the faucets and sinks. I'm doing better, better, better than I've ever been. I'm doing better, better, better than I've ever been. I'm doing good, I'm doing great. I'm taking chances, I'm testing fate. I'm doing better, better, better than I've ever been. I'm doing better, baby, better than I've ever been.
That is Victoria. It's Tori Elliott here in Studio B, and one from your album To the Wayside, which was our introduction to you. Was that your first record?
No, that was my second full-length record. Okay. Yeah, but my first one with Charlie. Yeah,
Charlie Hunter. I'm trying to remember just what happened of how we got it. Whether I think you just mailed it to us.
I think I did
directly with a lovely handwritten note, and that doesn't happen too often, especially when it's someone who has done a duet album with someone as great as Charlie Hunter, whom we've known since we went on the air here. Probably his great jazz collaborations, and I've been wanting to get more great music from your area, Winston-Salem and all, and it was just all these things came together, but all that aside, it was just such a wonderfully produced album with great
Yeah,
songs like that
thank you.
one.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah, that was a fun one to make for sure.
2022.
2022.
All right.
Yep.
And did you like kind of co-produce it with Charlie? Was there other people?
Yeah. I think that was my first time working with Charlie, and I was very intimidated. So I was kind of like, and also very green in all of it. So I definitely produced the vocals and all the backing vocals, and he did most of the instrumentation. And we worked with our dear friend, Stephen Price, who also co-produced it and engineered and mixed it. And it kind of led into this really beautiful collaboration and learning experience. And so Charlie and I have worked on a couple of projects together since then, where I've been able to take more of a production role as well, and it's been really fun.
Nice.
So, yeah.
How did you meet up with Mr. Hunter?
Well, so Stephen Price, he is, again, a dear friend and collaborator of mine, and during COVID, in like 2021, I think, we still weren't quite out and about, but everyone was getting pretty antsy. And so I had sent him a couple of songs I was working on, and he was like, he knew Charlie from working with him and said, would you mind if I sent this to Charlie Hunter? And I was like, would you please send it to Charlie Hunter? So Charlie kind of listened to them, I think, as a favor to Stephen. And then when restrictions were lifted, we met up and just worked through some songs, and then Charlie was like, okay, well, let's make a record. So It was literally like I met Charlie for the first time in the studio working on those songs. So it was pretty wild.
That's great.
Yeah.
We should mention that maybe Charlie Hunter would be joining you today, but he is performing in China right now.
No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
I mean, all the effort, the paperwork, and everything involved to just perform in China. But he's doing that with Kurt Elling.
With Kurt Elling, that's
cool. And
cool.
then a string of shows in Japan. So,
yeah.
All right, Charlie, you get a pass for not coming to Spindale.
Yeah. We'll give you one pass.
All right.
Exactly.
But you have some your bandmates performing this evening.
Yeah,
Who are you
we've
gonna
got
have
a full
tonight?
band. I have my brother, Noah Graham Elliott, Maya Camille, who is in my band, but also an incredible local artist, local to Winston-Salem. You all should consider having her on sometime. And then Calvin Napper on drums and Matt Booth on bass, and they are a solid rhythm section. So we've got, a good lineup.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,